Hello everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day to you all, depending on where you're watching this video from. My name is Norma Ubonna. I am a legal practitioner called to the Nigerian Bar, and I am practicing in Lagos State, Nigeria. So on this channel, we talk about everything that relates to corporate governance, about the principles of corporate governance that companies are supposed to abide by, about how companies should be run in accordance or governed in accordance with the dictates or the requirements of the law in Nigeria. Now, going straight into what we have for today. First of all, at the last video before this, we had talked about statutory meetings, and I promised that in my next video, which is this video, that I would tell you what the monetary penalties are, or generally what the penalties are, where a company fails to hold a statutory meeting. So this statutory meeting is very important, so important that the Companies and Allied Matters Act 2020 by section 257, subparagraph B, has said that if a company does not hold a statutory meeting, it is a ground for the court to wind up the company. If the statutory report that I referred to in that video is not filed by a company with the Corporate Affairs Commission, it is a ground for the company to be wound up. So you can imagine that is for me, the most significant implication for such failure. So where this meeting is not held, the company can just simply be brought to an end if the court is called upon to do so. That is the first and I think the most significant consequence of not holding this meeting. Now, the second implication of not holding the meeting, I had also mentioned it in my earlier video, is that where the company does not hold a statutory meeting, the company will be held to have committed an offense. Not just the company and its officers, which would be the directors and the company secretary, will be held to have committed an offense. And for both the company and each of the officers, they would be liable to payment of certain sums as penalties. For the company will be liable to pay the sum of 5,000 naira for each day for which the failure has persisted. So from maybe the 6 month or 6 month plus the one that the company did not hold the meeting to the day that the payment is made, 5,000 each day. You can imagine that some companies have probably existed for up to 5 years or 10 years or 20 years and they've not held this meeting. You can imagine what that means. Then also, apart from the company itself, in addition to that, for each of the officers in that company, they will be liable to the payment of the sum of 1,000 naira for each day that the non-compliance has persisted, or for each day that the meeting has not held, up until the date that that penalty is paid. So this is quite significant. So that shows you how important and how seriously the law takes to this particular meeting. So as I said before, if you know that you are in a company where you're a company secretary, or you work in the company secretariat, or you are a director or the chairman of a board, or you know someone who is on a board of any company, of a public company, any of such persons, this is the time to pause and confirm that statutory meeting has been held. The good thing is, in a situation where that has not been done, it can still be regularized. So please go ahead, do the needful, ensure that your company or the companies you're affiliated with are in compliance with this requirement of the law. Stick with us and you will continue to get enlightened as to the things that companies need to do to run sustainably and to run in compliance with the requirements of the law. Thank you very much. This is where we will bring this discussion to an end. At this point, I would want to thank my new subscribers, my old subscribers. If you're watching this video for the first time or if you're seeing me for the first time, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, like, comment, share, turn on notifications so when I drop any video, you would be the first to know. Do have a very productive day, and I wish you all the best. Thank you.